Dean Davison Live, weatherblogs.com. Latest information. What an odd ball storm Isaac's becoming, and it may become a very strong system. Category 2 to Cat 3 possibly. I don't want to say 3 because it may, with the off water, strengthen fast. But we're kind of having a consensus differential models now, with some going here to the left, including the GFS and the HWRF model, as well as GFDO, which are reliable models. And you get the MAM going with the UK Met, and your Euro is pushing the same way. So you really have a wide variety of possibilities here now with this storm. And the problem that lies is New Orleans. If it takes these other models, like the GFS, this is going to be bad for New Orleans. They have to go off of water. They have put evacuations back into effect in New Orleans. They're doing a great job this time around. Storm's really going to attack together. The central dense overcast is pretty strong near center of circulation. Great outflow here. A roll around the storm that's showing signs of strengthening here, and that is what you're seeing here with Isaac. Like I said, it's moving in this general direction towards between the area of Florida and Louisiana. That's going to be your main purpose. This is a very large system, so you're going to have effects here, South Carolina all the way through Texas. This is a huge storm, and this is what's going to happen when it gets inland, and become an issue also when it gets inland. So a pretty healthy storm here at the current time. When the GFS in motion, you're going to see we have Isaac with the high pressure building in there. It's going to go around the high, and this is going to move east. So this will affect the southeastern United States. The other problem is, beyond that, we have another system possibly going to be here in the Bahamas. That would be interesting. But this comes in as a hurricane, comes inland and rides the ridge. So this can be an issue as this low pressure kicks in. You can see one wave it misses. The second wave comes in, boom, catches it. Here it goes, makes a right-hand turn around the high, and that is where you're going to get the situation as another low pressure may form. I mean, it's the GFS model, and like I said, you can see what's going on here, the highs and lows, and Isaac. Isaac on the GFS model comes in near the point of New Orleans, and or just to the west of it. This could be bad for New Orleans. Here's the European model. We're going to move it up. There it is now. It strengthens, comes in a little further east. It's hit by the ridge and moves. So it's doing basically the same thing when it's inland, but the further east solution. That's what you got to watch out for with this model. If we back it up, it comes in towards Florida. This would spare a little bit of problems with your issue here in New Orleans. But here's another system developing, like I said. One of the other ones I use is Canadian. Pretty decent. They had a pretty decent job on the storm so far. This also brings it a little further east. As the high tries to build, slows it down and brings it around the ridge, like I said, and this would also affect the East Coast, much like everything else is. One thing you see here is you don't see the development of the other system. Here we are with the GFDL model, and as you're going to see, it moves towards the New Orleans area. We're going to have a close-up view here on the right. Here's New Orleans up here. This would be bad. This would drive all your water up into the bay in New Orleans. Then it would make the roundabout, so on the high. So that's an issue with the GFDL showing also. We're going through these models model by model to show you the differential and the similarities in the models. Here's your HWRF model, and you're going to see here, when I start putting this thing, comes to the Keys, strengthens to a hurricane, comes up. Also, is a decently strong Category 2 system right near New Orleans again. So a lot of these scenarios now, unfortunately, are pushing towards New Orleans before turning it east and heading it for the East Coast that affects us. So southeast, we're just going to see something. We also have the other storm development. So this is going to be a player, because when it moves inland, it may cause tornadoes. It's going to be an interesting time. And models been really starting to hit now, anywhere from like Pensacola over New Orleans. You really got to be on your toes. Even though, but this is a very wide system, so you're also going to feel effects from Florida all the way over to Texas, and then inland, including the East Coast by the end of the week. beginning of the weekend. So it's going to be an interesting time. Coming to Fridays that are going to have the same issues. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest weather information, and we'll keep you updated here, closely here at liveweatherblogs.com. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Dean Davidson. Hope you enjoyed your Southeast and Isaac update. Have a great evening.